All right, y'all, welcome on back. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you've been treating yourself well, because remember, you're worth it. Today, we're going to be looking at Orcs Will Never Be Slaves. Orcs Will Never Be Slaves is a hack-and-slash game that blends Musou combat and roguelike elements. Enjoy an intensely satisfying and stress-relieving experience in 15 minutes. It is by Kai and Flame Games. This is the demo. It will be showcased on the Steam Fest for indie games, so go check it out. Let's get stuck in. I have played this a little bit. You can tell by the 179 coins that I have up there in the corner, and that's just to get a feel of the game. So we're going to start with the sword and shield, and we have this power called Guardian Shield, which summons shields around you to attack nearby enemies. We also have the bow, which gives us explosive shot, but we're going to start with the sword and shield. All right, we only have one difficulty level, so we're going to stay with that. All right, so what do we got? We got 3 choices, just like a lot of our roguelikes that we play here. So we're going to have Flurry Charge. So Flurry Charge can be triggered when picking up a potion. We'll see what Flurry Charge is. Our first hit damage is plus 35% to an enemy. And after dash, enter Frenzy with attack speed 60% plus 60% for 1.5 seconds. Ooh, let's do that. So you can see it's pretty standard. I'm playing with a controller, as is my preferred, just because I have joint issues, arthritis in my fingers. You see at the bottom has that little lightning effect around flurry. We also have those lightnings around us. That is our flurry attack. So let's press that, and there you go. So this game has, you see that little red telegraphed area. Let's see that again. There you go. That means he's going to attack. That skeleton's going to attack. Now we have flurry, so let's rock that. All right, now we have our Musou. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Please correct me in the comments below. Probably not. But we have that power, so let's see what that is. And nice big AoE attack. All right, so our next choice is we did level up our experience bars at the very bottom of the screen. Range damage taken, minus 15, crit up, damage to elites and boss. I'm gonna do damage to elites and boss. We got some cannon bros. Let's see, normal attack still crit hits for a short duration after a flurry attack. Nice. Damage taken minus 20% when you are less than half HP. And Guardian Shield count increased. Ooh, I'm guessing that's the number of shields we have orbiting us. So let's take that. All right, ready? Let's use our flurry attack. Ow. You guys need to cut that out. Man, I'm taking a lot of damage this time around. Block rate increased, attack speed increased, crit hits apply 50% armor break. I'm gonna go block rate because apparently I'm sucking right now. Alright, so we have little health pots in there. Ow. You also saw that we picked up a bunch of coins, which is nice. You can see the timer up top. It starts at 15 minutes. Damage increase. Constantly gain rage. So what rage does is, I believe, it helps get our, maybe it's our Musou attack better. What are you doing, robot? That's a bit of a genre breaking right there. What's the robot doing in my fantasy game? See, knockback stuns. Knockback into walls, stun enemies. HP or damage. If damage increase if HP is above 90. Flurry attack charge. +1 stack. Nice. Ah, great. Healing potions are going to be less effective. Alright, let's clear some of this out first. I got stuck behind the wall. Alright. Damage plus 5% per 1, plus 0.5% per 1 HP lost. Get rate up. Let's do that. I'm taking a lot of damage. I gotta remember to dash because we got that bonus to dash. See, it's a very tight arena. Slap. Flurry attack restores HP on each critical hit. Nice. Increase HP or increase damage to boss and elites. I'm going to take this one. Because it can be like... Now I just got to get my crits up. Ah! How many of you dudes are there going to be? Die. Don't stand back up. Dare you stand back up. Alright, anything for crits. Defense up. Ooh, let's get more guardian shields. Cha. Get out of here. I really do like games like this. You can just like run around and beat stuff up. I want a Romance of the Three Kingdoms roguelike. If you know of one, let me know. I guess, oh god, what was that game? Here, let me do this first. Flurry charge, trigger increase, or flurry charge, trigger chance increased. Nice. Attack speed while in frenzy increase, melee damage taken minus 15%. Melee damage is not that big of a deal for us right now. It's ranged. Like I was saying, I guess with the Three Kingdoms Romance kind of combat game, is it? Not romance, but just, I don't know what I'm talking about. One of the Three Kingdoms games where you just go around and you beat the crap out of everybody with these big attacks. I guess it's that, that Scottish-inspired game we played a little bit earlier. The official demo just came out. Was it Tears of Metal? I think that's it. I think it's Tears of Metal. Alright, cooldown. Ooh, first hit. Alright, we're gonna do increased first hit damage. Probably what we should have taken right off the bat. Dash. You know, it feels crowded, but you can walk through these skeletons, so it's not super crowded. It just gives that impression of being crowded. Alright. We're gonna take more dash charges. Because the skeletons aren't gonna damage you until, you know, their little attack window opens where they have like that little cone of attack. So like I can walk through them until they attack. It's nice being able to walk through enemies because the screen is so full. If you couldn't walk through enemies, it just wouldn't work. crit rate up, attack speed up. Ooh, flurry, chance to... You know, I'm going to attack faster. You know, something I've said in the past, and I think applies here, is if you're going to have a long timer on these games, and to me 15 minutes is a long timer, make sure you give people something more to do than just wander around in a tight environment and slash at people, right? Give them secondary goals, secondary missions, you know, something to do. Look at games like Jotun Slayer, where you have to stand in certain areas and kill people in those bubbles, right, collect certain things. There's more examples of that kind of okay, what do we got? Melee damage taken, minus damage to elites and bosses. Let's go. Or give me something to, like, activate. Like, can I activate a catapult or a trebuchet? Something like that. Ready. Blah. We gotta get after these cannon bros. Crits cause bleed. Yeah, I think we got enough guardian shields. We're not proccing that as much as I want. We just gotta get our crit rate up. More crits. More gooder. Oh, that sounds them bleeding? Ooh, gross. Just hear this. Splat, 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 splat. Bleed effect stack. Sure, let's go. I haven't looked at this as a reroll option. I should probably look for that. Alright. Get out of here. Little robot guy. A little bit of a cognitive dissonance there, where you have a fantasy setting, then all of a sudden you have a sci-fi element in it. It's like, what? Does not compute. Like, takes you out of the story briefly. Out of the setting. I'm dying. Gain rage on potion pickup, but reduce healing. Oh, crit rate increase. I keep complaining about crit rate. Oh, of course. Cannon bros get me. Yeah, I think, you know, I've said this a lot, and I've said it already once, and I'll say it again. When you have something like this, where it's a tight area, where what you're doing is it's just running around killing. There's no other secondary objectives or tertiary objectives. Shorten that time. I don't need to be doing that for 15 minutes. It starts dragging on. You know, my 2 cents. All right, we have 265. This one gives us a ravaging shield. So, oh, Captain America shield. Throw shields multiple times. And what is this? Hammer heal effect increases, deals 3 hits per second to nearby enemies. You know what? Let's do the bow, because that's the other base one, but I'll probably on my own time try out the hammer. Oh. See, last time I played, the levels were the forest level, where it was just a rectangle. So this one has a little bit more of a difference. That's like that plus sign. All right, Fury Charge can be triggered after a dash. Dash delivers an impact to enemies. Let's do that. Something else I like that some of these games do is they'll give you a meta game, which is basically, or meta progression, not meta game, but a meta progression, where you can buy permanent upgrades. In this one, it looks like weapons. Oh my god, that was annoying. Just aimed it off into like a random direction and couldn't change it. Change the firing path. Flurry attack crit up. But yeah, where you can purchase upgrades for your character beyond just weapons. Like I can do a little bit more damage, you know, that kind of thing. Explosive shot radius is increased. Impact damage plus 100% to minions or summons. Let's... Oh, I did have a reset. I should have looked at it. I guess that's reroll, because I use reset. I like how the arrow has base pass through. Yeah, that flurry attack, if it fires where you're pointing it. Alright, so flurry attack restores HP on critical hit. Yup. Because we took increased HP or increased crit on our flurry attack, so... See that? I can redirect the aim, but my flurry I can't. Why not? I want to be able to redirect the aim on my flurry. Let's go to reset. Let's see what we get. Alright, we have 2 more of those. Gain rage on enemy kill. Impact distance plus 50%. Like I said, let's lean into that a little bit. You need to get an extra dash charge. Alright. Dash cooldown. Attack up. Increased range. When increased rage. Oh my god, I can talk. Increase the rage gain when attacked. We're not getting attacked too much. Attack up would be nice. I think I'm going to take attack up. I know I just talked about more dash, but I think attack up will be a good option out of those 3. Give me your experience. Ooh. Well, your charges can stack. I like that. Mob Death releases soul arrows. I haven't seen that one. Oh, that sucks. I got more of a bullet hell going on. Ow. Okay. Crit hits apply armor break, damage, explosive shot, arrow count +1. I'm going to take more damage to elites and bosses. Ready? I think I need to take that explosion, area explosion up on that attack. Ow. You want to see your dashes, their little circles on the bottom. You get both of them back at the same time. You don't have to wait for on cooldown to get both of them back at the same time, is what I should say. So you don't have to wait for them to replenish one at a time, which is very nice. I'm going to do increased attack speed. Whoop. Yeah, now I have to start thinking about my positioning more when I use my big attack, my Musou. Musou. Maybe that's how you say it, Musou. I have no idea. Alright, first hit. We'll take that one. Because when I kill guys with that thing, they're going to leave behind a nice little soul arrow thing like that. So I really got to think about how many of those guys are close together, because let's see. Like that. Oh god. Yeah, I should have cleared out some of the guys closer to me first before using that. Ow. Ow. Just walk right into it, man. It's what you need to be doing. Okay. Zap, zap, zap. Nice. Ooh. Oh god. Oh god. I need them potions. Oh. I got 3 soul arrows on top of me all at once. Alright. Yeah, I got some distance. Better. Much better. Pickup range increased. Gain rage constantly. Gain rage on enemy kill. Ah, I should have rerolled. Should have probably re-rolled. None of those were amazing options. Ow, ow, ow. Attack speed up. Oh, there we go. Range damage down. Range damage taken, I should say. Get out of my way. Oh! Dang it. Come on. Dash charge. Let's go. Not a good spot to do that, Adam. Run away. I think we're okay. For now. Oh, God. Get me out of here. Stop it. Attack up. Flurry charge can be triggered when picking up a potion. I like that one. I think we had that last time, I think. Or I've had that before. Makes proccing Fury that much easier. Especially since now we can stack it. So you see now I'm getting all those flurry charges. Impact damage, flurry crit rate up. Let's go. Now maybe it's the time that we take the more health potion drop. Because then we'll just be shooting our Fury attack so much more. Oh man, range. Come on, Adam. I'm about to die. I'm gonna die. Ah, cannon bro. Alright. So yeah, that's Orcs Will Never Be Slaves. The demo is out now, I believe. It should be, it's going to be on the Steam Fest, or it should be by the time this is out. So yeah, I hope this was informative, and remember, take care of yourself because you're worth it. Cheers.